Welcome. What are you having? And energy tonics you can't get from vending machines? How dare you suggest that I sell such dangerous stuff? Away with you, and don't come back. Got a voucher? Slip it to me then, nice and subtle. This is weird. And so you're collecting for Geralt. A can for him and a can for you, eh? That's the good shit. Here you go. Yours is formulated for beginners. Gentler than the full strength stuff. Not contraband or anything, so you won't run afoul of the authorities. But if the Rodina Consortium was made aware of my special selection, it would be bad for them. Now, seeing as it's your first time, I want you to drink your tonic here, just in case there's side effect. What? Side effects? Where is it? Oh. You drain the tonic in a single pull. Holy shit. And now that's how you do it. Your pulse ought to quicken soon, after which you start to see everything more clearly. And then finally you feel a roaring surge of energy. People say it's like growing a pair of rainbow wings. Oh. Well, you haven't up and parked it, so hurry along and give Geralt his tonic. He tends to leave it to the last moment, and I expect he's about to keel over. Whoa! What is happening exactly? Can people see this? Go, 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 go! Here's your thingy. You've got a tonic? Give it here, quick! Jesus. Okay. Ah, that's the stuff. Ain't nothing like it to blow the cobwebs right out with a great big kaboom. Awakens something feral in me, it does. Transforms me into a remorseless beast, but won't stop till it's done what it was born to do. Any road, sorry for sending you off an errand like that. I just can't concentrate without my tonic, you know? And the pile of work only ever gets bigger. Speaking of which, I better get back to it. Those weapons and tools ain't going to enhance themselves. Let me guess. Relics? Yes? Yes? Relics? In the future?
I've been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
So you think so too? But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear.
What?
We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
What?
To think he'd cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together. This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
What's his name?
Guluja.
Guluja?
It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
It's a fine name.
Oh.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual.
What?
At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days. And where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll.
What?
On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Guluja is Zorolja's child, that makes him my nephew.
Oh.
Assuming he's willing, I'd be
Clement.
glad to take him in like Papa did for me. But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Uh-oh. Oh, the baby.
Who was that?
Oh, it was him. It's Guluja.
Oh dear. It's Guluja.
You heard it?
Don't tell me he heard everything.
Ah, this is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Wait, Lamachi. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search. Kavkiwa, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
Yeah, this is, so they found each other. Yeah, she's she's otherwise located, but she uses that cute robot to walk around. She turned into a ball. Yeah, but she's somewhere else. She didn't become the ball is just an avatar. Okay, we're looking for the boy. Where do we even begin? Perhaps someone has caught sight of Guluja. Let's make inquiries nearby. Oh, talking simulator. Good. Can you handle the outskirts, Alice? In the meantime, Eliena and I will head beyond the big wall. Looks like some sort of salvage yard. Well, let's ask after Guluja. Oh, she heard it. Guluja isn't here. You know the boy? Have you seen him? Why is she... What happened to him? Oh, forgive me, I didn't know you were... You were what? Oh, blind! No offense taken. Oh, okay. My name is Tapu. My eyes may be useless, but my ears are sharper for it. And look at the size of them. I can recognize people by their footfalls, including Guluja. So he didn't come this way. Where in the world could he be? I do not know your voices. Who are you to Guluja, and why do you search for him? I'm family. Though we're not related by blood, his father is my brother. I've only just met Guluja, and we haven't had the chance to talk properly. But I'm about to do something that will make him hate me, and I wanted the chance to explain. Could have admitted this love. His father is your brother? Then that means you're... Yes, I'm Wuklamat, vow of resolve of Tulihiolo. And I've journeyed here to bring my brother Zoralja to account for murdering our people and our father. Dude! I don't think you should be saying things like that! When all is said and done, Guluja may want nothing to do with me. Nonetheless, I'll always consider him family. I'll always be there for him, and I want him to know that. It tears you apart to do what you must. The quiver in your voice tells the tale. Guluja was headed south. There he has a place that is as close to a home as he knows. I'll kill your father, but I love you, little boy. Yeah, it's okay. Nothing personal. Find and bear your heart to him. Should he, in turn, bear his heart to you, accept and respect his wishes, as Queen Fiend respected ours when she granted us a place in her realm. I will, don't worry. But what do you mean when you say Fiend respected your wishes? Out of concern for our well-being, Her Majesty has urged us to reside inside Everton. When we declined, not only did she gracefully accept our decision, she granted us the necessary supplies to make our home here. And since then, she has paid us regular visits to see how we fare. That sounds like Sphene, alright. Yeah, like... Thanks for telling me about Guluja. I'll find him and then we'll have a good talk. We continue south, it seems. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we make our way. Whoa! This place looks different, and what the hell is that shit? Now, what is this place? It's a town. Thank you, Wuklamat. And half of it is submerged. Submerged? Really? Oh, I see it. I thought it was just shadow. The architecture looks nothing like we've seen so far. It's more Charlian. Huh. Not even... The plot thickens. What is happening? Ah, there he is among the ruins. I only caught a glimpse, but there is no mistaking that tiny silhouette. Adorbs. Let's hurry after him. It'd be a disaster if a building collapsed while he's inside. Why? Woklamat is eager to follow Guluja into the ruined town. I only saw him for a moment before he disappeared behind a building, but I'm pretty sure Guluja was heading further south. I'll contact Alice on Lake Pearl, let her know to join us. Oh yeah, she's looking somewhere else. Alright, cool. This is the area, but the canals and the debris make it hard to get a good view. Let's split up and search. If you could head into the canals, I'll make my way through the streets. When we find Goloja, let's watch from a distance until he gets to his destination. Wouldn't want to startle him and cause an accident. Well, she's so worried about him. It's not like he's been on his own for 5 minutes, you know? There he is. Tiny. You have located Goloja. Follow him quietly without being noticed. Here we go. Chase him. Chase the bébé. Right. Done. All right. You know what this place reminds me? The 13th.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
What's here, I wonder?
Baron? Is the name of that town in the dungeon? Yes. Reminds me of the third. Oh!
So he's looking after those little ones.
Gulolja.
Not another step!
What?
A sentry?
Eh? But a bit worn out.
Run, Guluja, run!
I think this one protects
You know the
him.
boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gulolja.
Is that so?
I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy, do you wish to speak with them?
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Oh my god.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith!
But
A cute little cinnamon roll.
I want to get to know her too.
She's a happy auntie.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
That was easy.
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots.
Oh.
But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Wow. That's
Vessel?
a lot. Vessel? You're a person?
Otis is my friend. When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me. He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things.
Yeah, looking 350, 320.
Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
This machine cooks for you.
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Hello, Sora. How are you?
Ah, how remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself.
Robotic parental figure.
Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
This sounds like a different time to
You're
me.
captain of the knights?
And it is. He said it. You seem different from other machines. What's your story?
And there I thought it was Gululja with whom you wished to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
Okay, story time.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
Please, I'm really hungry.
Aww.
All right. A repast it is.
She's going to spoil her nephew silly.
Yes.
I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Robotic parental figures make any story better.
Now,
I agree.
If I might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
Yeah, let it be Shibruk Pibil. Tacos! So my new friends, I would enlist your aid in procuring the ingredients for our repast, of course. After all, the most enjoyable meals are those we make together. We're happy to pitch in, of course. What ingredients did you have in mind? First of all, some yam and pumpkin. Yum. The people of the outskirts should be willing to share their harvest if you and Guluja could go and speak to them. Sure, I'll ask for the cast-offs too, As for Eliena and Alice, I would be obliged if you could procure some wolfback meat. The creatures can be found grazing on the slopes outside of town. As beef is less readily available, their flesh makes for a good substitute. That of the younger ones especially, as it's more tender and less gamey. Consider it done. We'll be back with the meat before you know it. Thank you kindly. In the meantime, I shall see to other preparations. You got it. Alright, where to? this? Am I to understand that you have already procured the meat? I have indeed. Good heavens, you have... And such a choice cut it is besides. It's plain you know how to handle yourself in battle. Were it 400 years ago, I would have recruited you to the Royal Knights. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha, indeed. Otis is pleased with the meat you have brought in. Once Alice brings her portion, we shall have glorious bounty to satisfy growing younglings like yourselves. Indeed, I expect there will be ample leftovers to share with the good folk of the Drift Downs. They always appreciate a warm meal. Now, seeing as you have completed your task so quickly, I have another request to make of you. We've exhausted our supplies of kindling, electrope, and I would be grateful if you could search the houses yonder for me. In the Old Kingdom, electrope rations were issued to each citizen, while small fragments may still be found here and there. If you can obtain 5 pieces, say, at least one ought to be what we require, that is, the kind that converts lightning to fire. Boloja can identify them by their circuitry, so pray take them to him. The boy has become quite deft at discerning electrope types, and in a very short time, I might add. Now off you go and have foraging. That's what I get for doing my work fast. More work. Otis says you have electrope for me. Wow, you found a lot. Let's see, this one creates wind, this one is for water. You can tell it just like that? I'm impressed. Clever, isn't he? I'll bet he gets it from his father. Ah, this is it. This converts to fire. Stop mentioning the father, it's weird. Absorbed lots of lightning, so we should be able to kindle a flame easily. Thank you, Eliena. Thanks to your kind assistance, we have everything we need for our repast. You have done your part, and now I shall do mine. I bid you relax, my friends. The meal will soon be served. So cute! Short legs. This is the kind of things family do, Guluja. We have meals together and talk about what's on our minds. So you ate with your father? Yes, with them and my brothers. It was mostly the head of resolve and I doing the talking, though. Kona and the head of reason occasionally joined in, and Zoralja spoke when he was spoken to. You said that you have 2 papas. Does that mean one is yours and the other is my father's? No, both are our father. He's what people call blessed siblings, a mamolja with 2 heads. Zoralja is his true-born child, while Kona and I were adopted and don't share the same blood. But that doesn't make us any less a family. What matters is that our hearts are connected. The head of resolve taught me that. Family. Do you have someone like that too? A person you think is family even though you don't share the same blood? That is a good question. What about you? I do, and they're very dear to me. I'd like to meet them one day. Oh, So, Goloja, I'm hoping that we could be family, you and I. Won't you tell me about yourself? You really want to know about me? I do. I want to know all about you. The things you love, the things you hate, anything and everything. I want to know all about you too. That reminds me, we were hoping to hear your story too, Otis. Sit down, you're too tall. As you wish, but be forewarned that mine is a tale that will be long in recounting. It was before lightning had altered the world that I was appointed Lord Captain of the Royal Knight. We're talking hundreds of years prior to the calamity, right? Indeed, earlier still than when I assumed this mechanical form, 454 years ago to be precise. Then you used to be a normal person? Oh yes, I was once flesh and blood like you, and I proudly served as a Knight of Alexandria. So rather than a machine that behaves like a person, you are an actual person. How is this possible? It is only natural that you are confused. Hear my tale to the end, and all shall become clear. The foremost duty of the Royal Knights was the protection of the royal family. In my time, that was their Majesties the King and Queen and their only child, Her Highness the Princess. By then, every nation of our star was embroiled in some manner of conflict over Electro. Thus was our kingdom drawn into a war with its neighbor. My brain's too small to comprehend. It's alright, Mike, it's alright. That war was the catalyst for the great calamity that altered the environment. Countless countrymen lost their lives amidst the chaos, king and queen among them. For a blessing, we were able to protect the princess, who then rose to the occasion and brought hope to her people in those trying times. So kind-hearted was our young queen that, at her behest, we even took in refugees from the enemy nation. But sadly, her reign was cut short. Like many others, her body had been ravaged by lightning, and one day she collapsed and passed away. How tragic. Aye, nary was there a citizen whose eyes remained dry, and many a moon was spent constructing a great tomb worthy of her memory. Yet I clung to hope still, for while Her Majesty was on her deathbed, the kingdom's finest scientists had successfully extracted her soul. And it's Sphene. Did we hear that right? Extracted her soul? Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we may live on. This age-old belief had always comforted our people. But as casualties mounted in the wake of the calamity, we sought to make it into reality through the power of Electro. In time, we succeeded in developing the means to preserve the soul, and it was used to spare the Queen eternal death. Yet, it wasn't enough to simply prevent the soul's departure, for the ultimate goal was to recreate a person as they were in life, and this required that their memories be further extracted from their soul. It took many more years of research to make this possible, by which time I had become a grey old man. With my days numbered, I did not hesitate to volunteer myself as a test subject for the procedure. So it was that I attained this vessel, and by my successful rebirth, I paved the way for those who are recreated from the memories of the departed. The Endless, they're called. If your tale is true, then the queen that your people brought back to life. I think I know who it is. Oh, so you know Her Majesty as well. My description of her boundless kindness must have paled in comparison to what you no doubt felt in her presence. I haven't met her myself, I confess, not since assuming my current form. Wouldn't want to frighten the living daylights out of her. Everybody's fucking shocked. This is getting darker by the moment. The Endless. So all this time, Sphene wasn't alive. She lives, yet she does not. This is admittedly a difficult distinction to make. Having inherited the memories of a departed soul, an Endless feels, thinks, and acts precisely as that person would. In that sense, I believe they are alive. The Alexandrians know about this, right? It can't have gone unnoticed that Sphene is perpetually youthful. No one really knows about the Endless. People who wear regulators don't even think about death. Everyone sees that the Queen doesn't change, but they just accept it. To them, it's just who she is. Are the people at Everkeep endless too? While there should be as many endless as those who have died, I believe they are limited in where they can exist. Queen Sphene is unique in her ability to appear before you. Strictly speaking, I myself am not an endless. They are created using memories extracted from a soul, and my entire soul was placed inside a machine. Being inside a machine makes you different. How? While I do not understand the finer points, my life is bound to this vessel. If it breaks down, then it would be over for me, much like a being of flesh and blood. Hardly an endless, unchanging life, I'm sure you will agree. An endless, unchanging life. I can't help but be reminded of the Ea. Oh, it's true. Did Claudia and the others know about all this? Considering their extensive intelligence gathering, I'd be surprised if they didn't. For now, let's share what we've learned with Cryo and Raha. I can't help but have misgivings about them. This is messing with Alize's morals like real time, big time. Oh?
Nahe, is that you?
Good gods, Elenespia! It's been too long, my friend! Where have you been all these years? What have you been doing with yourself? Hold on. They say Queen Sphene has guests from outside the barrier. That's you, I gather?
It seems so. I'm looking for my mother. Do you know where she is?
Your mother? Sorry, but what was she like again?
What? It's Kavkiwa. You know, the one who was too adventurous by half? Who journeyed with the Dawn Servant?
It's not ringing any bells.
You can't be serious. Ours was a tiny little village. Surely you remember her.
I really don't. It's all a blank.
Is anyone else here from the village?
Hey!
Huh? Elenespia?
I'm looking for Kafkiwa. Where is she?
What's this all of a sudden? Who's Kafkiwa?
This cannot be. The memories of the departed are taken away. No.
Nashmir, where are you? The others will be here soon, so hurry back, won't you? Do you hear me? Say something, would you?
Oh my god. Otis looks pleased with himself insofar as his vessel can indicate. Although the mood became a tad subdued at the end, I thoroughly enjoyed our repast together. We did too, Otis. To hear about the Endless was something of a shock, but we likewise enjoyed your company. Above all, I'm glad that you and I could talk, Guluja. We're going to get along great, I just know it. You think so? Haha, I'm happy for you, my boy. Now then, I presume you will be returning to Everkey. Permit me to accompany you at least a part of the way. No, let me just teleport. About Sphene. It doesn't matter to me if she's an Endless, whether she's alive like you and me or not. I've seen enough to know that she has a good heart. What worries me is the burden she bears. We still don't know what it is. I expect there are things she can't tell us. Not with Zoralja watching, but at the very least, I'd like to know what the Endless are to her. Sorry, I didn't mean to delay us. I just feel the urge to share my thoughts with you. Oh, on the way back, let's make a quick stop at the Drift Downs. I want to tell Tapu how it went. Okay. Oh, hello. There's a player. Okay, I'm going to teleport to the outskirts because it's closer. Now we remove. Ah, you are returned. Were you able to find Goloja? We were, thanks to you. All is well with the boy. I'm relieved to hear that. And to know that he has family who worries for him? Goloja, too, must be glad. Yeah, I hope so. I'll try not to rush or force anything, though. It's for him to decide what I am to him. My, what a pleasant surprise it is to meet you in these parts. Oh hey, monster. I mean, Sphene. Sphene, what are you doing here? Visiting my people. Are you doing the same, perchance? I suppose we are, yes? Listen, there's something we'd like to talk to you about. Could we have a word in private? So you know about the Endless. While we may not discuss it openly, my people have surely noticed that I haven't changed for hundreds of years. I've made no attempt to conceal my nature. If I may ask, though, who was it that told you about the Endless? Only a few should be familiar with the concept. I'm afraid I can't say. I bear no ill will towards the mystery individual, lest that be your concern. I'm merely curious. Tell me, Sphene, you care for your people that much is plain. And I assume you care for the Endless too. Earlier in Everkeep, there was something that you wanted to tell us. Was it to do with them? The Endless are as dear to me as my living citizens. They are as much my family. But they can only be sustained by meeting certain exacting requirements. Thus far, we've managed to do so, but should more people die, I fear we would be pushed beyond our limit. Their preservation demands vast amounts of energy. Energy? I don't understand the workings of it all, but is there something we can do to help? Then... would you be willing to become Alexandrian citizens? What? I have my nation, my people to protect. I can't just become Alexandrian. Indeed, I suppose you cannot. First you tell us to make peace, then you tell us to go home. What exactly is that you want? Is it that you want? The same as you, of course, to protect my people. Tell us more about the energy the Endless need. That I cannot say. I do not ask that you understand or like me, but I wish. I wish we had been born on the same side of it. Oh my god. Oh. Hey, what do you mean by that? Wait, Sphene! I think. Damn it. Well, I think we've kept everything awaiting long enough. Let's continue on to Everkeep. And let's not tell Otis about our conversation with Sphene. I don't want to risk causing him pain. Not sure why it would, but... I think I may not have understood everything there is to it.